Dip, 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 dip. Boop, boop, boop. So let me see if I can get the chat back. Where is it? Yeah, so they got us. It's so sad. Yeah, it's really sad. Let me go back to the stream. Boop, 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 boop. One moment, guys. Ah, damn it. I clicked the wrong button again. So let's go. Boop. One moment, guys. Okay, so there we are back. That was fun. That was fun. I mean, oh, wait, I hear myself. No, I'm sorry. That probably confused people as well. Anyway. So sad. So sad. Oh, I can actually, let me see if I can change the title of the video. So did that work? I don't know. We will see. We will see. Zoop, zoop. So now I just have to wait for the chat to come back. Why, YouTube? Why did you forsake us all? I don't know. We could read up some papers or something. I don't know. We could do it. Talk about your favorite sci-fi concept or something. Or we could pray to the CCP to get back the video. You know, I really do think it's sad that. Hi, Salty. I'm also salty now because the stream got taken down. Yeah. The thing is though, there is a plugin for Twitch where I can watch it on my screen, and if you have the plugin and the rights to this to whatever I'm watching, you can watch it on your screen as well. Ariskal on Monday. On Monday, we are still waiting for Attack on Titan week. When I reach 10k, should I reach 10k this month, I will drop 5 episodes that week. But currently, it's not gonna look like we will make that. So yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I am looking into that plugin. Let me actually look it up. We could try it, but the problem is I don't know where the Tencent version is. You know. And I also want to use it for Attack on Titan rewatch because I plan that. Let me see. Plugin, Twitch, streaming shows. Let's see. What is it? I did save it, but it was on my old computer. Unfortunately, that's the problem. So I don't remember its name. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how a Discord party works. I've never done that, so. But I wonder what the plugin was called, because that is a way to do it. Twitch shows without copyright infringement. Is it this one? I wonder why they don't have it as an official tool on YouTube and Twitch that you can do this with the streaming stuff. I mean, they would make more money. So, Dakota, what do they have on Amazon right now? The the opportunity to have a watch party or the show? Thing is, I don't know how to put up the filter on OBS. Let me actually see. Libara, I will watch Expanse at the end of the year. I will start recording it then. So I will just put myself on screen and try to filter myself, and then I will put it on mute and try it again. I think. So okay, so there I am. How can I now? Let me try to put a filter up. Filter da. So I can just use the filter I use normally. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so the filter's there. You know, I could put it like here, you know? But the problem is I don't know how to make it transparent on OBS. That's the stupid thing. Let me try to do that somehow. And, about this, yeah, you have to see the subtitles. So I will just try to, like, shouldn't there be something? Oh wait, perhaps this is it. If this is it, I'm so stupid. No, didn't work. Didn't work. Oh, perhaps I can. Wait. Big screen color, take this. Okay. Yeah, don't know. Zip. We will have to see how it. I will just try. I will just Google it quickly, then we can start it again. OBS make picture transparent. We could ask ChatGPT, but yeah. Filters, chroma key, opacity. Okay, we will try that. Filters. See an idiot. It works. Let me put it at where it won't detect it. I think like this. Okay. I guess are you up for the next try? Oh god. Okay, if this doesn't work, like I will not do the sound, and I will not, like, I will do this filter. If that's okay, like I'm sorry I can't do it any other way. Like I would love to watch it with you and the real, of course, but I will look into that add-on a bit more. And this was just a bit of fun to celebrate finishing the season on Netflix. And as I said, I really liked it. I really did. And the story is intriguing. I love it so much. So, okay. Okay. Yeah. Pray to me. Pray that I don't get taken down. Wait, where's the chat? No, where's the chat? There it is. I don't like it when it's there. Wait a moment. Yeah, I know this is confusing. Like, I'm not a professional streamer. I'm just an idiot with a suit that spouts physics stuff. Yeah, the good thing is with subtitles, I mean, I know the sound, like, it is not the best experience for you guys. I'm very sorry. But I'm very, very sorry. But so let us actually just see. I mean, you can see it, right? I will put up the filter a bit higher. Uh, like this. Kaio, I probably could do a bit of tutoring, but I don't know how effective it will be. Like I did tutor a lot of students in physics, but I mostly try to strategize. So if you can drop me a personal message on Discord if you want some tips or something, no problem. Okay, so we will mute this, and just to be sure. Is that okay for you? Or do you like we can try it like this? Shouldn't pick it up. So fingers crossed. Did you hear me talk about weapons? Because that's what they brought up here. That if you have a weapon, if you have a tool, you can either use it for good or bad, but the tool like is neutral. So anyway, let's see. Oh wait, I can be very mean, very mean. Now you can't hear it, but I can hear it. Okay. I can even watch it normally and you can't. It's just so mean. I like that the actors really like the American one a bit. Yeah, big skeletons. Yeah. Is it custom in China to get cremated? Don't know. And the problem with the volume is it will detect that as well. It is even better in detecting volumes than it is in detecting images. So I can't really play it. So yeah. Comically, it depends on the subject. I do think physics tutoring you can't do with ChatGPT. You can't. Like, it's too stupid. We tried to ask it easy stuff and it was too dumb. Like, so. No, I'm not Manuel Neuer. I'm a university teacher. And I'm gonna be university professor in like 2 or 3 years, probably. So, yeah. And I teach physics education. So I do physics and psychology. Comrades! We really need a comrades emote on the Discord. So yeah, Africa. This dude looks a bit like the Spider-Man actor. Hi, Robert. It's going brilliant. We had to take some measures to not get striked again. So, Mr. Mike. Well, that's so interesting. Oh, 12th grade physics. Yeah, that's no problem tutoring, I think. Like, I can give you some tips. No problem. Uh, I mean, yeah, I guess. Is it Cold War, something like that currently? I like how he's being like all pally now with them. I hope you can read the subs fine. Yeah, mechanics and stuff. That is something you can reduce that to some basic concepts. So yeah, but it's tricky. I know many physics teachers who don't know about it enough. So they are already talking about an enemy here. Cosmic neutrino. Cosmic neutrino. That's also what they detected in the Netflix show, didn't they? I'm not sure. I don't remember completely, but they did have calorimeters in the tank where she drowned herself. That was also neutrino detection. So this is Hart, astrophysicist of country A. Country A, I mean, he's a German. He's called Hart. That means hard. Professor August. Professor Bauer. Why are they all German? So interesting. Yeah. Interesting that it makes the news here in this show and it didn't in the Netflix. Ooh, do you see the eye? That's awesome. Oh no, you don't see the eye. Oh wait, you know what? I can still do this when we pause. That's awesome. I can still do it like I do in the reactions. So do you see the eye here? That's awesome. Yeah, like let's do it like that. So pausing works here, I guess. Uh, I like that the governments freak out about the scientist's death. Like in the Netflix show, it was like two random people carrying, and it was Wade and it was a Wang, I think. Yeah. I mean, physics and psychology is a very good mix because you get both worlds and you understand both philosophies of research, and you get a lot from both of them. And yeah, the eye. So yeah, I think the scientists' self deletions were really glossed up a bit over a bit in the Netflix. I think Netflix might have benefited from 10 episodes. Does anything strike Dr. Wang? Yang Dong. Oh, is he creeping on her? Yeah, that's also particle accelerator this year. You see it? So she's standing on an old one, I think, but I do think it's a linear accelerator. Very very interesting stuff. If you go to CERN and go to the Large Hadron Collider, like you go down, like it's 5-6 meters below the ground, at least where I went into it, and then yeah, like you see this giant tube, like it's like what is it, 8 to 10 meters tall, and it stretches towards the horizon, you know, and the interesting thing is you don't see the curvature because it's like it's a ring, so you don't see the curvature because it's so big. But here, every other collider you would see a curvature, so they have linear accelerators. And the thing is, with a linear one, you can't like you can only accelerate across the distance that it has, and in the circular one, you can go around, round, round, and speed up. So yeah. Robert, I am currently watching Three Body Problem Chinese version. So yeah. Yeah, physicists can do maths and statistics as well. That's true. Um, Metallic Rogue, I've not heard of that. Yeah, no problem, Kaio. But you don't need to donate money to me. I will do it either way. Like I'm happy to help. It's like don't give me money. We are all here for the funsies. Yeah, like buy yourselves coffee or something. That's more important. Like buy yourself a coffee, toast to me, and yeah. So I will put the filter back. But yeah, that's awesome. The detail. So it's a linear accelerator. Oh, okay. Did it go out again? Let me see. Is it still on? Let me check. I will just check quickly. Yep, it's still there. I do think it's still there. No problem, Q. Like, but okay, good. I'm still there. Yeah. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I fucked it up. Okay, I didn't fuck it up. I'm back. Okay, perfect. So we continue. But yeah, if you want to donate something, like join the Patreon, because then you get something for the money. You know, that's like I'm always very happy if people donate. Of course, like don't get me wrong, because I can buy some more diapers for my children. But yeah, like then you get something. You know, and anyway. But thank you so much for donating. I appreciate that a lot. Oh, so his friend did self-delete, I think. Oh no. Two nights ago. Oh, that was, I think, where they went as well. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. I like that as well. It's like a science experiment in a fucked up way as well. Them like getting all the self deletions, and like then they like that's an experiment where they can perhaps even experiment on. That's so fricked. And that's the psychology experiment now. Now it's not a physics experiment anymore. But they work similarly, I know. So single or double slit diffraction is like if you're just in school, I would just take the formula, because there are some if you really want to calculate and derive the formula, there are some simplifications and tricks you need to use that are university level. So um, the real one is the stupid answer. Yeah. Oh, right. The Patreon link. Yeah, because I used the Tower of God video description, I can just go to one of the newest videos, like to an Attack on Titan video, so there will be, but like, yeah. Uh, it's the old video description from 2 years ago. Uh, so this is a psychology experiment. The dude with the glasses is probably also Dr. Ding. Dr. Ding. Ding means thing in German, and also ding dong. Anyway. Professor Wong seems to be a bit introverted. The macro atom while studying ball lightning. Oh, is that a reference to the book Ball Lightning? I started reading that. I haven't finished it because I forgot that I'd read it. So, I don't know, but that's cool. So, Physics has never existed and will never exist. Ooh, that's awesome. Wait, I want to show you that. That's awesome. So there's a bug. There was a bug, by the way. This here. This is really cool. Do you see this? This is physics. Like this is diffraction, like of the lens probably. Or it is no, if it's from a lens, it's chromatic aberration. It is because different colors they slightly they are bent, so to speak. I don't know what the English word is. From the like, if you have a surface and light goes in, like it will be bent on the surface. I don't know what it's called in English. Is it refraction? I think it's refraction, right? I might not use the right word. I'm sorry if it's not. So, so like the refraction, but for different colors, it's different. So, and you can only really explain it through using wave analogies, but that's beside the point. So, because every wavelength has a different refraction, you get these things here. And it's so cool. I love it. It's nice. She's not entangled. She's not entangled. Yeah, although this is might be a symbol of entanglement. Supervisor of mine always used mirrors to explain entanglement. Yeah, like it's not a wavelength change in diffraction necessarily, but it's like different wavelengths have different angles. And you can derive that by using Huygens principle. I don't know what thing, whatever. Anyway, I just found it cool because she's talking about physics being gone, and physics is directly in this shot. It's beautiful. Also, there was an end. I saw it. It's a bug. It was before this shot. Anyway, let's continue. There's the bug again. See, she's looking at the bug. Spotted the bug. She's looking at it. She's sorry. Late. Okay, so the Frontiers of Science is a foundation from them. I love Chinese. It sounds very cool. Very soft. That is true. I mean, that's basically quantum physics. Is basically talking about quantum physics here. Like quantum physics is the border. Like with quantum physics, you can pretty accurately describe when your measurement is not gonna be uncertain anymore. You know. But that is true. The models become more and more complex. Next, that is a very good analogy. That's how it works. Yeah. But it's not like if you then switch the glove, the other glove switches. That's not what happens. That's what many people think, though. It's not what happens, though. Dr. Ding. I'm so sorry. It was in German. That sounds so stupid. Sorry for your loss. Yeah. Oh, there we have some brilliant Chinese propaganda. I'm sorry I can't show it to you or give you the audio. Yeah. There are some very cool troll comics that I use in lectures to illustrate something. I think she just sent the message. If you get socks, I mean your feet are warm. Oh, so he was contacted by them. Interesting. I really like the idea though of this society they have of these scientists, this frontier thing, because something that I think goes wrong in physics, at least currently, and like yeah, that it goes wrong is perhaps a bit too harshly put. Like it's something that I have in mind sometimes when I see the physics. Um, People get really, really drawn into their special areas and they can't look outside of the box anymore and think outside of the box anymore. So then you like technically need people with different views to get new ideas and stuff. Uh, I've once heard an exchange between two physicists. The one was like, "Why not assume that X is a 15-dimensional bidimensional manifold?" And the other's like, "Why would you do that?" And then he's like, "Why not?" And then the other's like, again, "Okay." That was basically physics. China's government-sponsored research against American-style private sector research. The thing is that really depends. It really depends on how well the people in China's government that decide this stuff are actually um, scientists themselves and understand and have good hunches for good projects. Because at least in my area of research, in education, there's almost no private sector funded research. Almost none. Almost all of it is state funded in Europe. And most of the people that look over the proposals and stuff, okay, you see, I will not say more. Anyway, so I do think if the government people are chosen because of competence, that's better. I think perhaps, but both have their pros and cons, so they're like not that far apart, I guess. Oh, Shen Yufei invited him. Uh, Next, I also think FTL communication is like should be done with wormholes. At least like we can't produce them, but if you write sci-fi, FTL communication should be with wormholes. Yeah, though entangled particles are wormholes, like at least from what most people think currently. Uh, yeah, the top guys in both Comically High are not scientists. That is true, but they should be. So yeah. Danke, Robert. um, and the problem is also like you can't. So okay, now I will tell you something that like don't tell it to anyone. some behind the scenes stuff about this. So there are these huge quantum technology like exhibition things um, in Europe. Like they're in Lisbon, in Barcelona, like, and all the companies go there and present their work and stuff, like startups, and like they present what they're doing, building quantum computers and stuff. And then there are the government officials, and I don't know if I'm supposed to say this. Don't tell anyone. The government, sometimes some people, let's keep it awake. Sometimes some people that prepare like the booths are like, yeah, we have to do something really, really that someone that is really dumb can understand, like to show the people from the government. And that's not saying that they're dumb. It's just like because they're so out of the field, not because they're dumb. Like they're not dumb. But that's like so. But that's the people deciding stuff, and it is also with digitalization in Germany, like making things digital. Man, there's so much money wasted. It's so dumb. Oh my god, again, something more from from behind the curtains. I once invited to um, a little workshop, so to speak, of politicians and decision makers that wanted to improve the IT and digital systems in schools. So they asked us, what should we do? So, and what can be done? And, you know, and we went there and we were like, everyone was like advising them, yeah, you should employ more IT personnel and not like one person for 15 schools. That's not feasible. What did they do? They bought faster internet. Like, whatever. Anyway, like, and there was like a $1 billion euro. It's like, I'm like, what the fuck were you doing in that conference? Did you even listen? No, because it was easier. Like buying quicker internet, that's easy. But hiring people, like creating those positions, that takes work. And anyway, uh, comically, no, entangled particles can't be used as Morse codes because they're random. Like you can't put a 1 or 0 in it. Like every time you measure an entangled particle, it goes either 1 or 0 and you can't determine it. It's like a beam splitter. Like if you send a photon into a beam splitter, you can't predict if it goes up like through or if it is derailed, so to speak. And the probability that it goes through is 50% and that it goes down is 50%, but you can never predict what it is. And for Morse code, you would need to be like, yeah, it has to go this or this way. That's impossible. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Nick, the routers also were kept. That as well. It was just the glass tube things. I don't know what the English thing is. Anyway, so enough of my talk from behind the curtains. It's a bit like, yeah. I mean, it's anyway. See novel points of view. That's what you need here. I like that idea. So why did you not join? Interesting. Yeah, why would he not join this? If you're a real scientist, this is what you want, I think. I think. As a scientist, no, I don't know. It's weird that he doesn't do it. Perhaps he needs money, I don't know. Only reason I could imagine, he needs to feed his children or something. No? What? Why would he be able to carry out experiments when physics doesn't work anymore? Like, even if you're applied, like, what are you applying if there's nothing to apply? Whatever. 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 Inventive harvest, yes, exactly. Tunneling is exactly the same thing. So the thing is, a quantum object is always a wave in 4D. And I talked about that in the three body reaction. So if you have, like, let's say an electron in the quantum realm, and that's a fancy word for just saying it's 4D. So it is like a wave package, like, this wave. Like it goes, it is like a normal water wave. Like, do you know, like one tsunami wave? Like it would just go, and if it hits an obstacle, like some part will go through and some will be reflected off the wave. So you've got like the wave has two bulges after it hits something. So if the bulge after the obstacle, so if you measure it, it can be either after the obstacle or before. That's the tunneling effect. You cannot have tunneling with infinitely high barriers. You can only have it with finitely high ones. But yeah, sorry. I hope that gave you some more information about quantum tunneling. It's a very well known and very often used effect. I would say it goes through the steel, but it goes through steel in 4 dimensions. Anyway. Okay, so they want to plant him. Okay. Why would he do that for them? He doesn't seem to like being forced. Spying on scientists. That's dangerous stuff. I mean, if he's a real professor, yes, he does not have that time. So interesting. I thought they would press him more. Yeah, she's pretty pissed here. Wow, that was dark. That was dark, man. Yeah. Commonly, what do you mean with a source? Which experiment, the beam splitter, or what? Yeah, the thing is, yeah. Yes, Alex, it is 10 cent. Three body through a filter so my social credit score doesn't go down again. I like that she's using a bit of reverse psychology. He's a really good officer, I think. So, hi, handsome head injury. It's going very well. We are currently diving into Shi versus Wang. See, he's reverse psychologying him. I love it. Alex, I will read the book. Don't worry. Robert, I will do movie reactions. I don't. I want to do Oppenheimer and Everything Everywhere at Once, but I don't know where I can watch them. Like for from a subscription. I mean, I can lend them, but yeah. But you can expect them probably next month. Yeah. Get out! Get out! I love Shia's dialogue. It's pretty cool. I think I wouldn't have liked him hadn't I known the Netflix part here, but I already know where he's going, and he started like this in Netflix as well. But I really like it, like because I think he's just trying to do his best. Oh, he was a soldier. Yeah, I would have needed more backstory for Netflix. She. War. Oh, he's teasing a war. That's awesome. Where's this war? That's so scary, man. I love the camera work so much in this. Holy shit. Holy shit. I love the camera work. Ooh, personal question. What? Let's go. Let's go. Ooh. What does he mean by that? I haven't. In your life, it is true. See, talking about big changes. Yeah. A crisis. Handsome Head, I do think it's cool. It feels more real. Feels a lot more real. How fortunate. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, that acting. Holy shit, the way, I'm sorry you can't hear the sound, but the way he delivered that line. Holy fuck, what a chat. uh, uh, yeah, all luck runs out. Holy shit. Wow, that actor's awesome. Holy fuck. I love that actor. And the music is also very nice, very, very not in your face, very eerie and epic. I will read your comments in a moment. I just want to absorb this awesome scene. Wow, this is awesome. Alex, yes, I watched it in Chinese. I really like hearing Chinese. I really like the language. Like, I can't speak it, but I love that he's trolling him so hard here. Physics has never existed. What does that even mean? Kyo, yes, the sound is in Chinese, yes. Welcome to Sinotron, okay. That's very sad that there's no dubbed version. They should do that. So the scene is over. I will answer some comments. First, Nex will save the galaxy for food. Scientists figure out how to make portals using Q tunneling, allowing instant travel anywhere in the galaxy, which puts Starship pilots out of a job. Haha, yeah, that's good. Can do. Diego, if I think it's interesting to read the book but stop at the part with the episodes, and yes, that might be cool, but I still need to get the books, and yeah, I don't know. Nick, I think music and sound design are actually pretty good. Yeah. Alex, yes, I am in the process of changing cities. I will move in August. Yeah. Uh, uh. I love Eerie. I'm a horror nerd. Do you say that? I don't know if you say that. So, okay, so they will start this accelerator, which, yes, this, like this, look at this, man, I have to show you this. This is how the LHC accelerator looks, like this big. Look at the person here. Look at him, like how these like 2 meters, okay, 150, whatever. But like 3 meters, 6, like this is almost 10 meters. It's so awesome how big they are. Alex, no, the new university has a permanent position. Like I was working on projects for the past 4 years after my PhD, and like I needed a place to, because now I have children. I can't just wander around the country anymore, and yeah. And also, like you see this little thing here. I don't know if you can even see it. Here's the mouse. There's this little thing, like it's like this, the tube where the particles go through. It's like this, and look how big the magnets and stuff are. I love it. Yeah, it's so cool. A church class on the right. Here? Don't know, but yeah, it's basically like you need big magnets. Yeah, that's so awesome. This is a very cool depiction of an accelerator. Very nicely done. Most people don't think they're this big, by the way, I think. The test report, superstring theory. I will get a habilitation, Alex, and then I will perhaps get a professor position, but I will at least be able to supervise PhD students, which is what I want. because I love working with PhD students. I do intersection of physics and psychology, physics education. Like my main area of expertise is how learning physics works and how understanding works. So, and I do it mainly in quantum and astrophysics. So I love teaching most, but I do most research currently. So, yeah. Also, superstring theory is something I think you can't prove or find evidence for with a particle accelerator, really. You know, you can find supersymmetry or something, you could find that perhaps, but superstring is something I think that is just purely mathematical, you know? So. Oh, he looks like Evans. Interesting. There's nothing, no data. What? Ooh. Oh, I love the screens. They're also very realistic. They're really realistic. Like that's how they look because you quite Simeon, I get you. I can't read it out, but I love it. Oh no, Eric Weinstein. Oh god, I was thinking about. I will not say what I was thinking, but I confused Weinstein and Epstein and thought you made a joke about. Anyway, let's not go there. uh, I do think being in charge of something like this, you would have to have a PhD. You can get that an average between like when you like I would say you would have to be 26 to 30 to be in charge of something like this. But yeah, like the one of the researchers that discovered or did stuff with the photo of the black hole, as she was very young, I think. So yeah, I know, Alex. The thing is, I do think I've told it in the reactions, but like because I found that so fascinating that Higgs was something they found, but it was proposed and it was something about outside. But exactly, they look for supersymmetric particles, and I will never forget this talk I had. So we were in this conference room in a castle because there was a workshop and there was this donation or whatever. And whatever you say, and they gave money for teachers to come, and we taught them stuff and invited experts, and we invited someone from CERN, and he showed the experimental data, and there was this curve of spikes of particles where they were, and and he showed it, and he was like, "This is the data from this morning. We collected the review of half a year," and the thing is, he said it's perfectly fitting the model, perfect. And it's not what they wanted. They wanted like points on the map where they were like, what the fuck is going on? There was nothing. Just confirmed. We found nothing again. It was very sad. So, yeah. Uh, um, did I ever have a genius student in my class? Hmm. I've had very talented people, yes. I don't know what you would consider a genius. Um, but I do know professors that are geniuses. Like, yeah. So hi Amelia, we are watching Tencent Three Body Problem currently. So, yes, no, I know who Eric Weinstein is. I know who that is. Don't worry, but oh yeah. Uh, only one particle and all other. I mean, the thing is, you can't really like identity is something in quantum physics where people really have arguments about. So identity is not that clear. So theory of everything would be nice to have. I've heard a colleague of mine make the point that sometimes things are incompatible. Perhaps gravity is incompatible with quantum physics. Perhaps not. So. Von Neumann might have been a genius, yes. Von Neumann did some brilliant work on entropy, so. Oh, Kingdom of Heaven, I need to see that as well one day. But let me put up the screen again, and so. Ooh, CGI. Yeah. Are they gonna distort it? No, they didn't. So sad. Normally, if you go at light speeds, like there are real distortions. So yeah. Ooh, Excalibur and Green Knight. I don't know those either. This is pretty cool though. Like you can't see this. Obviously, this is just for show, of course. Like don't take this literally. Again, this is a metaphor. But like these paths, like you get them as results, and from how the paths are bent, you can infer what particle it was that like. What created by the energy. By the way, does everyone know how a particle accelerator works? Or should I briefly explain it? I'm sorry that, yeah. Yes, Alex, that's a good argument, yes. But the thing is, perhaps it's just different dimensions that gravity and quantum physics work in, but yeah. I don't know. The thing is, we haven't found it. That's the weird thing. I do think if we would know how dark matter works, we would, but yeah. You can't see what's inside the black hole. That's like impossible. Like that's no, you can't. We don't even know, by the way. By the way, this blew my mind. I didn't know it. Do you know Hawking radiation? We don't know if that exists. We don't know. I always assumed before I talked to astrophysicists, and they are like, yes, it is probably a thing, but we've never really known. So, yeah. The paths lead to the founding titan. Yeah. Collision. Okay, so particle accelerator. So basically you take two particles, and mostly you take protons, because they're made out of quarks. That's interesting. Yeah, collider, exactly. So, and you use that protons are made of energy. E equals mc squared. So you smash them together at almost the speed of light. So they have a lot of kinetic energy. So like you have the energy that the particle itself is, like E equals mc squared is the potential energy, so to speak. You can also, if you imagine a particle as a ball, which it isn't, but like just as a metaphor, it's the ball and it's a ball of frozen energy. It's not like that, but that's potential. And if you accelerate it, you add kinetic. So the complete energy of the two protons, for example, is so high that if they clash, all the energy like becomes one energy thing. And from this energy, new particles are created. Because in quantum physics, we learned that from energy, particles get created and the other way around. So, yeah. Yes, I've heard, Alex, that modified gravity seems to be making a comeback. But I've heard some concerns about some corrections they use. But I'm not into that much, so I don't know that much. Electromagnets, yes, correct. That's true. Next, yes, that is true, because that is exactly the thing. So why is it so interesting what's inside a black hole? What they mean by that is the singularity itself. So in Einsteinian physics, so general relativity, in the black hole is one dot, like one single dot without dimensions. So it's just one place, like not extended. That's the singularity. And the problem is in quantum physics, the fundamental rule is that there is nothing that is not like there's nothing that's a dot. So like if we could look into it and examine the singularity, how it looks, we could understand how this paradox can be solved. And that is why it is indeed a very good idea. And Kip Thorne is very clever. Like he's a very good physicist. So, that's the reason why they used it. It was so brilliant thought. It was one of the best things of the movie, I think. So, uh, uh, yeah, like the bookshelves and stuff. Yeah, they used four dimensional, and yeah, that wasn't good. But the core idea of using the singularity to derive the theory of everything is awesome. I like that a lot. Yeah. Um, Le Mort d'Arthur. I probably butchered that. I can't speak French. But yeah, I might read that. Yeah, the problem is I would love to read so much currently, and I don't have the time. I barely have time recording reactions and stuff. Like I get an hour in the evening, so. But fret not to all of you who are here for Wheel of Time and Tower of God. Tomorrow, Tower of God, and the day after, Wheel of Time. So anyway, let's get back to the Collider. Comically, yes, exactly. That's the problem. There are no singularities. Like it makes no sense by quantum physics, and that is why we are so interested in it. Why is there a Nokia phone ringing? You can't hear it, but they have a Nokia phone ringing. Hmm. Oh, it's a Gauss peak. It's Gauss peak. Oh, it's a wonderful Gauss peak. Does it say? Oh, I want to read that. Oh God, I'm sorry. Wait, I will put it on screen for you to read as well. We will decipher that. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. So she's got this cheat sheet. Um, so I do think this is just yeah, this is a peak. So this is a particle, I think. This is a particle. Because you hear what is written on this scale is a mega electron, no, giga electron volts per c squared, and that's the mass. Yeah, there's some. I should have seen the m. Sorry. So the data is here, and the fit is perfect. Why is it perfect? Weird. Pope alien live stream. What? Yeah. Yes, I got that a lot. That I look a bit like Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. I also love the new episodes. I've seen they've gotten criticism a lot, but I had to disagree. But anyway, Germany, yeah, it's like Germany is having a problem, an economic problem, and people take advantage of it on all sides. Like the politics in Germany, let's not go into it, but in Germany, it's generally politicians seem to all be in it for themselves currently, and that is very frustrating. Like all of them, no exceptions. So anyway, yeah. Also, shoutouts to Doctor Who. 12th Doctor's the best one, though. I know it's an 11th Doctor thing. 12th Doctor's the best. Such a shame he got fired. So they detected a particle. But what did they want to detect? Man, he looks so much like Evans. That's so interesting. It tries hard climbing over bricks. What? Oh, the bug. Oh god. Holy shit, that's so fucking scary. The way she's delivering the lines is really, really scary. What the fuck? That's so scary. What the fuck? Suddenly it turned into a horror. Wow, that is really, really scary. What the frick? That was awesome. I like the Shunina. Is that Buddhist or Hinduist? I don't know. That's yeah. Why did he have the result? I didn't get that scene completely. Like she gave him the results, and oh, the cell phone knows the real results. So perhaps she can control the cell phone, and perhaps that's we. Perhaps Wei gets that from the cell phone, so she knows the real data. Yeah, perhaps that's Evans. Perhaps that's Evans. Perhaps that's Evans. And no, they don't know each other. Sorry. I jumped to conclusions. It's so cool. So she's praying again. The mirror images. I see killing himself here. Yeah. Holy frick. Why did he end himself? I didn't get that really. Seems that she did this. She got him to seppuku. Why? Oh, I think we're in Sophan vision again. Oh, they are trying to get the other dude into the frontiers. Okay. That is true. Why would they contact an applied physicist? Robert, yes, Dark is my favorite show. Dark is by far my favorite show. No, perhaps not by far, but it is my favorite show. It is brilliant. Absolute brilliance. Ooh, that's so eerie. Yeah, why would they contact him? Supernatural is awesome as well, Shia. It's awesome. I really like Supernatural. I think I started Supernatural with season one. Like I watched season one. I was so enthralled by the first episodes. Interesting. She's just looking at that bug. It's awesome. Yes, this is live, Jeff. It's not a recording. I'm not a recording this time. Yeah. Physics doesn't exist. Neat. Now that's a cool name, yeah. Yes, it is of epic proportions. Though I think the episode's gonna be over in a moment, but we can chat a bit until my children have to be fed again. I really love the CGI on the satellite dish. It's really good. You know, if this is close to the books, I actually have like I need to read the books now. Like the thing is with the Netflix, I was like, yeah, the books are probably really cool, but if this is close to the books, this is really good. There she is when she's old. Yeah. Oh, wait. I see a G there. I think this is star pressure. Might be wrong though. I'm not that versed in the star calculation stuff. I really like shows that take that time like this. I really enjoy stuff like this. Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess that was it. That was awesome. That was really awesome. I I'm the type of person that's more for stuff like this where it's slower, it builds up, there's lingering shots on stuff, and you know it's I wouldn't say Netflix is garbage, but it's more fast paced, more modern, and I can't wait to see the characters here if I get their motivations better. I don't know. It's so uh, genius science is always good. Yes, I agree. Next, that's I like them. I like Hanya as well, though Hanya's really scary in parts. Um, but yeah, this is really good. I will probably watch the rest. Yes, I will. Um, but this is the stuff I'm always so sad. I'm of the opinion that shows should have the amount of episodes they need. Full stop. Not always 10 or 8 or 13 or 12. Like, you know, because if a story needs 7 episodes, let it be 7. If it has 15, let it be 15. Same for anime, by the way. I also don't like it's always 12 or 13. Um, yeah. Netflix is trying something different. It goes more for the visuals and stuff and the spectacle, and yeah. Yeah, no, Wade is a bit sad. Wade is awesome. Wade is really, really awesome. I really like Wade. Um, because he's an asshole. I sometimes like asshole characters if it's a bit with a twinkle in the eye, like if it's written like that. But I don't know. My favorite character was probably Will. I mean, yeah. Um, I really I really would love to have more faithful book adaptations in general, though. Every time there is a pretty faithful book adaptation, um, I was happy with it, more happy than normal. Um, and I really like the new Dune for that, actually, because that one, like the new Dune, managed to be different from the book, but better, I feel. I feel Dune Part 2 is better than that part in the book. In Dune Part 1, the book part was better. But in Dune Part 2, I felt that they grasped like what to convey how visually, like. And I mean, it's not a book, that's what you have. You have visuals and audio. That's what you have more. And you can use that to visualize ideas better. That's why, like, you can do it. I have no problem with that. Like here also, like the shots of the bug and stuff, like it's awesome stuff. But I don't know. There are so many themes gone from books when you adapt them one to one. You know, I think the first time I had seen a movie when I read the book first was I was like 7 years old, and it was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And I went to the movie, and like I loved Harry Potter. I was such a Harry Potter fan, and I read the books, and I knew everything in book 1 to book 4, I think. And I knew them by heart, and I listened to the audiobooks, and like I lent them from the library, like you could lend them from them, and I was like, I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to watch it. And then I watched the movie, and it was like everything was missing. There was such a gut punch, you know, and yeah. Matrix as well. I agree. Matrix. I liked Matrix Part 1 to Part 3 and Animatrix. I know, at least I've heard many people said problems with Matrix Part 2 and 3, but I didn't. I loved that. I love those as well. And Animatrix is also brilliant. But the new Matrix, you can see my review. I'm dressed as Agent Smith if you're. He wasn't even in the movie, what the fuck? Didn't get Hugo Weaving back. Best character in the movies, Agent Smith. So interesting. But I always have love for villains. It's like, I love villains. I invented harvest. If you can, we had these seats that were vibrating and like tilting a bit. If you have those seats in the cinema near you, go to take those seats. That will be the cinematic experience of your life. No kidding. Yeah. Yes, I thought that as well, Alex, with the Paul killing Harkonnen. But I, in general, liked it more that Alia wasn't in the movie. Because I just loved the way they did the fetus thing with the like influence and stuff. That was a lot better and a lot scarier than in the book, because Alia's fucking scary. Like, she's one of my favorite characters, save for weird, making no sense Alia in book 3. But I really love Alia, but child, like I saw it in the origin, like in the Lynch version, it was so stupid. Child didn't work for me, so yeah. And I like that Harkonnen died like just like a pig. No one really cared, and he tried to crawl to the throne. And no, whatever. Animatrix was one of the first things that ever gave me nightmares as well. Do you know the scene where humans have the exosuits and they go against the machines, and the machines like peel them out and do the experiments on them, like they cut people in half? You see their brains, and they like probe their brains with electrodes, and the people are left like like they go through their emotions because the brain areas are probed. That's so horrifying. awesome but horrifying. Uh, oh wow, really? They didn't get translated into Icelandic? That's sad. Yeah, but I hope you got them when you were younger. Like I love Harry Potter. Like the books are awesome. Don't get me like Cursed Child. No, get away with that. But uh, I don't know. Matrix 2 and 3 really, yes, they didn't need to be created, but I love the implications of them. Like I love them. I love digging into them, reading theories on old forums and stuff. So um, oh, Demon Slayer movie. I haven't seen Demon Slayer, I think. Have I seen it? No, I've not seen it. Might do that one day. Um, Swedish is probably also cool. Harry Potter in Swedish. I actually read Harry Potter Part 6 in English because it came out, I think, a month earlier than the German version. So, yeah. I learned the term earmuffs. That was so funny. Um, yeah, villains are because villains are good villains are written more complex than the hero is most of the times. And that is, by the way, why I love Attack on Titan so much. There are no heroes in Attack on Titan. There are only two people in Attack on Titan I would currently class as heroes. Only two. And like, uh, originally I'm from East Frisia. So I'm from the Dutch border. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, what are the best villains? I don't know. Oh, Skyline. I love Skyline next. I also got nightmares from that. I also always Skyline is I can recommend that. I heard it had sequels. I never watched those, but the first Skyline movie, holy shit, man, it's because exactly that it's a type 2 civilization and like it's just yeah. Uh, Yeah, I don't know. Three body series villain, I don't know. We will see. I do think it's complex enough that it will be cool. Um, but it's Robert. I do think it's cool that they were in Icelandic. So yeah. No, at the sea, but at the Dutch border. Like at the sea, but Dutch border. I could see the Netherlands from the coast. So uh, Aussie. You mean Osmandias in the Doctor Manhattan one? A Watchman? Yeah, he was awesome. Yeah, I did. Here, this is my evil plan. We will stop you. No, I did that 5 minutes ago. This is so cool. I love it. That's cool. I loved Watchmen, but I'm in general a big Zack Snyder fan. Although I know many people don't like him, but I'm a pretty big Zack Snyder fan. Also loved Sucker Punch. Um, I didn't watch Rebel Moon though. I read the summary and I was like, no. How many languages do I speak? Like, no, like I can fluently, if you consider this English I'm doing fluent, I would say English and German is fluent. I can understand Latin, and I can understand very, very small amount of Japanese. Very small amount. Like the catchphrases from anime, basically. Like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I know a lot. But yeah, so and oh, I can speak a very bit of Dutch, So yeah, yeah, I will definitely watch this series more. It's like, Man of Steel is also one of my favorite movies ever. I love it. It's my favorite superhero movie. I think. Um, it's my favorite one. I love Man of Steel so much. Um, yeah, Heinsberg really sounds like Heisenberg, but yeah. Yeah, I need to watch. I need to read more graphic novels as well. Watchmen and Sandman I want to read. Yeah. Yeah, also my supervisor from my PhD thesis, he did take a semester of Japanese, and he can speak a lot. He was also the what do you say, translator for the boxing World Cup in 2000 or something, because he was the only one they knew that could speak Japanese back then. Um, and it was so cool. But and he has a very good friend in the physics university in Japan, in Tokyo. So he goes there sometimes and reports from there. So yeah. um, no, I've not seen X-Men a lot. Like I've only seen the movies from X-Men. So yeah, I've heard Shia. I heard that Rebel Moon is really terrible, really terrible, and I'm not gonna watch it. I was planning on reacting to it, but no. Like I also loved Batman v Superman and Justice League, the extended cuts or the Snyder version, so much. I think it's such a crime. So yeah. Um, which city, Alex? Heinsberg? It was on the chat. Uh, Dutch is pretty hard for me because I speak Plattdeutsch, and it's similar but different. So, uh, comically high. The thing is, the Superman that does not kill the people is a caricature of a character for me. And I know that's like heresy to people that love Superman from the comics, but I grew up with the Man of Steel Superman and with the Smallville Superman. And I think because he wasn't Superman yet, like he had to do that. It's realistic. There's no way what else he could have done, but let's not get into it again. I will defend that movie with my life. Not with my life, but yeah, Sandman season 2 I can't wait as well. Like if you want to see my Sandman reactions, they're on the channel. Check them out. I loved that. Season 1, I loved it. Uh, no, I've not seen Undead Unluck. No, no. Um, yeah, I also think Japanese is hard to learn. Um, English, I learned a lot through watching stuff. Like, I learned English through watching Stargate, not through school. Like, I learned English in school, but I was never that good in English in school. And then I started watching Stargate because season 9 came out and I just wanted to see what was going on. So, you know. Oh, my home city, Emden. It's Emden. Uh, Yeah, that's the thing, Shia, why I love it. Like he ends Zod, and Zod would have wiped out the planet. And Superman still considered it as being wrong, which is like everyone else would have been like, no, like it was right. But he heard. He chose humanity over his race because his race was dying and humanity was not. Anyway. um Yes, I hate on Eren a lot because Eren currently where I am is basically the artist, the artist. That is him currently. So that's why I hate on Eren currently. Um, Metropolitan Man, Lex Luthor is the protagonist. Oh, that might be fun. I like Lex Luthor. I also like the Batman vs Superman Lex Luthor a lot. I really loved just Eisenberg in the role. It was just refreshing. I don't know. I don't know. It's so controversial. I mean, I've not seen the Marvel movies. I don't know. People always said they were better, but well, uh, yeah, it's near Groningen. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I can see that you learn a lot from translating manga. Yeah. Also, you're the goat for doing it. I read the Bleach translations so happily before the chapters dropped. Yeah, yeah. Thanos, I don't know. I don't know about Thanos. I know he's got stones. That's all I know from some trailers or so. You know, I've not seen the stuff. I haven't seen the Marvel stuff. I do no, that's not true. I have seen Iron Man, but I don't remember it because I saw it when it came out. And I have seen Ant-Man, and in Ant-Man I slept away, and that's why I stopped pursuing them. Like I stepped away. The jokes didn't land for me, and I slept away. And I was like, "What am I watching?" I guess I should have started from the beginning, but no, wait. I was in Iron Man 2 in the cinema, but I had to leave halfway because the last bus was going home. So yeah, yeah. Osnabrück is cool as well. Osnabrück is pretty nice. It's small, but yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that Japanese is really hard to write. I'm also like I would be okay with reading like the hiragana. You can read that, and so yeah. Ooh, that's so cool. Yeah, man. Perhaps I've read your some of your translations. I've read Naruto and Bleach when they came out every week, like I all the time, like because Bleach is my favorite manga. So uh, yeah, the no killing thing is just too unrealistic because that is exactly the interesting thing. If you're like the almond scene where he has to shoot that woman, I don't know. Uh, yeah, I have heard that after Endgame or with Endgame, it got very wonky. So if I would ever watch, I wouldn't watch past that because currently Hollywood has this problem that they let AI write their scripts and deflect with things that have nothing to do with bad writing. Um, at the moment, I think the problem is bad writing, and they use other topics to hide that. But no, it's just excuses. It's bad writing. They don't hire good writers. They don't. Like I love David as Goya, for example. They should hire him more. So yeah, I know Big Five. I never, as I said, I never read One Piece. I watched some episodes when I was young, and you know, I watched the live action show. Like I reacted to that. Unfortunately, no one watched the reactions, but I reacted to that. It was very like I loved the live action show of One Piece, and I'm thinking about reading the manga, but again, I don't have time. Um, yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah, yeah. As a physicist, I didn't go there. I know there's some quantum stuff that I would probably hate, but yeah. Um, yeah, I love Naruto. So I read Bleach weekly, and then I saw that the page read it on had Naruto as well, and then I went to the beginning and just I read Naruto till I think it was when the beasts were when the Ten Tails almost was summoned, almost. That's when I like. That's when I realized Naruto was there. So I went back and from chapter one to that chapter, I read it in 2 days, and I almost didn't sleep because I loved it so much. It's really cool. Yeah, Deadpool is right with it's just writing. I have to admit that. Man, reading Bleach weekly, that was my lifeblood for a time. Really, it was like there were shit times I had once, and I Bleach was always there, and I loved it. And yeah, let me see what else was there. Yeah, yeah. The thing is with villains, like villains can wipe out people, and if you don't end them, they will end people. What's your justification? If your justification is, I wouldn't be better than them, yes, but no. That's very surface level, I think. Like, I mean, I get the justification for ending the villain. Then, like, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, that's a fine one, but it's not. You can get into more meaty stuff. So, um, yeah, when Hollywood follows those, yes, I agree with the source material stuff. Like adapting source material, that's cool. but it's not, they don't produce stuff. Have you seen Hellraiser by David S. Goyer? It's a new Hellraiser movie. If you're a Hellraiser fan, it's not like the old ones. It's different. Fresh take, though. And it's very well and intelligently written, a Hellraiser movie. It's very well written. Like, I always dream of my horror stories being a movie one day. I mean, it's like, you know? And like my latest one that I always advertise on the channel, like, though I guess no one did listen to it, I would love David Esquire to write a script for that because he gets stuff. He really gets stories. I love that dude. I would love to talk to that dude one day. Like, he's one of my favorite script writers of all time. Yeah, Bleach anime original ending. It will break the internet and this screen here because I will just be, you know how I reacted to the new stuff in episode 26. I went apeshit. I couldn't believe it. So, yeah. Yeah, Core 3, though I've heard rumors that it is next year. I hope it's not. I want to watch that. I need my Kanon Biraki and my Karamatsu Shinju. Yeah. Oh, you're better learning picture-based stuff. That's interesting. Yeah, that can happen. Auditory and visual memory are different. I mean, they're often linked and similar, but sometimes not so. Yeah, yeah. I started reading Bleach shortly after the Ulquiorra versus Ichigo fight. My first chapter I read was Hyoten Hyokazu against Halibel, and my first spoiler I got was Soifon Goes Bankai. Yeah. Yeah, I've also I started reading Boruto. I dropped it after what chapter it was. No. Diego, I would just watch the anime. Actually, the manga is very cool, but the anime will probably do it better. So yeah. Deus Ex non-lethally. Safe Square loves safe scumming. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Though the thing is with the Bleach animation, I think it's already the standard I want. Like, I don't need more. So, Sandeep, just skip them. Really, I think I've watched all of them because I had to when it came out. Like, I had to watch the Zambacta Rebellion, which is a good filler. Like, good fillers, and Raiga is a good filler as well. But yeah, I would always skip them. Yeah, Blindside is something I want to read as well. Southern Reach, I've not heard of that though. Fiction books you have as favorites which do with science or experimental topics in silent science. Topics of science that does it good. I actually don't know. As I said, I don't know that many science fiction stories, unfortunately. I do, as I said, I do like Forever War, but it's also a bit out there. Though, yes, Forever War. I think Forever War is brilliant because it uses time dilation to drive the plot. And it is I think the author did say it is a play on, or not a play, a homage, whatever you say, to the Vietnam War, of veterans in war coming back and feeling everything has changed. And he uses time dilation. So the idea is aliens appear, attack us. We send ships to fight them, and the ships travel with sublight speed, but at close to the speed of light. So every time the ships come home, 100 years have passed, and we follow one soldier. You know, so. Oh, I do think my children are waking up, so I have to close it here. So. Yeah, Eisenbanker, we need that. So, I wouldn't move to US. I would just go there. So, yeah, but. So anyway, I have to go now. See you soon. Thanks for being here. And yeah, tomorrow, 12 God premiere, day after Wheel of Time, then Attack on Titan. So see you around. Bye.